A taco bar is a great way to prepare a simple summer meal. When it's hot, nobody wants to stand in the kitchen and do a lot of work. And actually, my favorite mode for cooking in the summer months is the convection broil mode. With my thermidor ovens, when I use convection broil, I only have to preheat the oven for 5 minutes or less. The food cooks really quickly, and while the food's cooking, I can put together the other components of my meal. Now, when I use the convection mode, I like to use the convection broil mode because when you use broil, you have the direct heat from the broiler. The convection fan circulating the heat ensures the moisture stays in the food. So you have two things happening. The high heat can dry out food while it's cooking it, but the convection help keeps it moist. For my taco bar, I'm doing 2 items. This is chicken thighs, which I've sliced very thinly. There's no bone, no skin. I've mixed it with some sliced garlic, a little bit of red onion, some yellow peppers, and fresh cilantro. Gave it a seasoning with some chili spice and cumin, salt, and a little oil. That's all it took. For the fish, I've just added a little bit of cumin and oil and salt. I'm going to begin by broiling the chicken pieces because obviously they'll take longer, and then I'll add the fish in for the last 4 or 5 minutes of the cooking time. Now you'll notice I'm broiling on these rimmed baking sheets, and do you see how they have these ridges on them? Those are actually really helpful because any of the caramelization that sticks to the pan will be very easy to get off because of those ridges. So I've preheated the oven in the convection broil mode, and I've set the temperature at 500 degrees. So let's get the chicken going. Remember, the racks are hot, so be sure to have a kitchen towel or some oven mitts handy. Once you've placed the chicken in the oven, be sure to set the timer. Remember, broiling is very high heat and you want to watch the timing very carefully. Touch the timer icon and add in the 8 minutes and touch timer start. After 8 minutes has elapsed, stir the chicken and turn the tray in the other direction and add the fish. Now we'll let this cook for another 5 minutes and dinner will be ready. I have fish tacos and chicken tacos. We've cooked the chicken with a little bit of peppers and onions for extra pizzazz. I have a simple coleslaw with some grated carrots and green cabbage and a slightly spicy dressing. I have lovely handmade tortillas, some black beans, and of course some guacamole. A little bit of sliced watermelon for dessert.